Okay, there we are, with a little bit of delay, but I got there in the end. Whew. Big J, yes, Big J. Well, I could also make it a different theme, but I currently like this theme the most. Let me get some background music. There, can I find, there we have it. Okay, volumes look good. Great. I think I opened the project window and it instantly gives me an error. What the fuck? Whatever. Oh, there's an update for CLion. Well, I don't care. How long do I have my license already? Let me see. Can I pull it on another screen? Other settings, maybe? Nope. Who knows? Nope. Who knows? Because if I have this because CLion and PyCharm, they're both subscriptions, but if I have them for 1 year, I get a perpetual license. Holy shit. Why is it so hard to say? I hate English. Like, perpetual license, yeah. Like, in my brain I can say the word, but like actually saying the word is so hard. But yeah, plan for the day. I didn't really do anything yesterday anymore, so we are still at the space where there and this, yeah. So we are currently still just here. One thing I can do, maybe, enemies always spawn on one of the edges of the game. Like this, it's actually kind of a bit better to see. Oh, there. Oh, new UI. This has been since yesterday. This is still a bit wrong, but yeah. Oh yeah, because I just copied the code. Then let me go interface here. Yeah, I hate how I've done it. I really hate. Like HoloQ? No. This is just. Like HoloQ? I've seen this game the whole time, it's not like HoloQ. Get rid of this, because then... Is it... Yeah, okay. Okay, what I also still want to do is... Oh, the spawn on the edge thing. Yeah. That's what you mean. Yeah. Maybe. Enemy, C spawn enemy. And here... So what we do is just we put that here, Then if rand modulo 2 equal I will see. So it's just gonna be like a 50 chance. For it like to but how do I say like the bottom and top edge? Let's do a modular 4. Or would modular 3 also work? So you divide by 3, it's either 0, 1 or 2. Yeah, no, it needs to be modular 4. How did I place the 0 outside? No, let me... Yes, I don't always have to do a new calculation there. So that means... Let's just say this means it will spawn on the top edge. Right. Look where we run used without being initialized. Okay. So no, yeah, if it's the upper one, so then it's just gonna be 1. And then, yeah. The heck? Okay, 1, 2, 3. So spawn somewhere at the top, then somewhere on the bottom edge. Then, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that works. Good enough. Yeah, but if it takes just one of the statements and then No, I still... No. Ah, right, yes. I do, but I think I can... I can just put the return on each line. Okay. Sup, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna watch the stream in bed and about to crash. Yeah, definitely sleep if you have to sleep. Didn't you say it was quite late for you yesterday? So yeah, definitely sleep if you need to. No problem at all. I'm just gonna put the return at the end here. Okay, then yeah, it spawns there, spawns at the bottom, spawns at the bottom, spawns on the right. Yeah. Let's see. Why can that one down there not move? The one down there couldn't move for some reason. Okay, also the up and right ones. Okay, yeah, I gotta put it to 13. Yep. Okay, 13, that's fine. Otherwise they spawn in the walls. Yeah, no, now I'm not gonna have them spawn in the walls. That's just gonna mess with probably collision later on. Okay. Today I think what I wanna do is change my render interface. I want to change it. Forgot them. I gotta still figure out a better way to do this. Like I still want to do it with like just one struct that's called interface component, and then I probably just initialize like a malloc to memory. Because this is just the thing is, I'm wondering right now, do I even need them here? Do I need this inside of the struct? Because I don't think I actually need it inside the struct at all. Because well, I do kinda need it inside the struct. Because like all of these are basically the same, but besides for the grid size. And even that is the same on these ones. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it another try with like the interface component that I had thought up last time, because it's basically just the same. Make it neat. Yeah. But I think or well, I at least don't need to do it here. No, have that here. Well, I will still need these because, like, for example, here here I have this, for example. God, this is Nah, nah. It's I just don't know how I would do it. Yeah, no, let's keep it this way. Let's just do the render function. Render interface. That one should be not too bad. Why is interface asm? Let me quickly just go player asm. Ah yeah, okay. So I want external interface side, external interface width. Any other ones that I need? Don't think so. You could have function pointers inside struct and store an enum value for type of grid you're using. Then use a statement that calls the correct function that was assigned by set size. So like switch statement could have so how do but install a enum value of or switch. Okay, no, that was. You could have a function pointer. You could have function pointers inside a struct and store an enum. What color am I using? I use. Let me grab the settings window. I use this one, so it's Doki theme. It's in any JetBrains IDE or also in VS Code, and the actual theme is the Jahi theme. Function pointers in the statement of either values. Okay, I gotta. That's so cool. Thank you. And then I'm also using the Doki theme icons, just because I like it. The switch statement is only for initialization of the struct, where the function pointers is defined to an existing function. So and then when I initialize an instance of the struct with, let's say, so if I switch, so say let's say case 0 Let's just do break. Expected declaration. So then I would have here char grid, grid size. No switches in this struct. I set function pointer. Okay, the switch setting is only for initialization of the structure. True. Oh, like a pointer inside here. What would it be? Just a void pointer? So a pointer inside here, which then goes, for example, to the function initialize game grid. Is that how you meant it? And then I would basically inside interface when I create, instead of this I have here switch right int I would then basically interface component. Alright, case 0 interface component. In this case, then game grid, and then like left interface, something like this. Default case is not handled yet. I think I will leave that for next time, honestly. For now, I will leave it for next time. I can't think about it too much right now. Yes, but have different function, different init functions based on what type. Okay, I will just still keep that here for now, just comment it out again. Okay, for now I do wanna make my render function. I still have my Scratch SMA. Actually, this is like that. Yesterday in bed I was thinking, wait, load effective address, that it's not this, but without any parentheses, it should be. Oh, there. Okay. And do I... Well, inside render I only need interface height. I don't even need the width. Yeah, then just global render interface. Render interface. I suggest learning function pointers. It's how you actually do polymorphism under the hood. Okay. Then just see function pointers. I'm just gonna open myself another tab so I see it later on. But yep. Let's actually do some assembly now. You know, I only need my right syscall. I basically have that here already. I just gotta know. Is it currently correct? Afterwards I need to return. So for now, let's do this and in interface age void render interface without any no, no, I don't need this because they will just not be used here. Right. Section text and here section data I want. I gotta quickly check again. Do I have any no assembly here right now? Do I maybe nope, that's an empty file. Ah, goddammit. Like this. NASM data section. Let me just it was a text pointer, yeah, defined by it text, but it was the text yeah, size text pointer, that is address minus text pointer. Was that how it was? I guess that there was a way to do the size. I think it was like this, but I oh, was it? Why is Google using the wrong account to search OS? As right. Let's see. And now it would be equal. Yeah, equal, and then that should be it. Okay. Good. So what? Rerunning CMake? Okay, good. Let's see. No. Even our render interface is being called. So RX, I'm moving one into here. Let's try that. into RSI, I'm moving the buffer, and into RDX. Both of them were RDI, so of course there was no buffer being set. Okay, cool. So this works. Then I can get rid of this again. I will need my... Wait, no, assembly NASM. Yeah. I have all that here. Right, I will need this again. So RDI, RSI, and then... Alright, right, this one. RDI, RSI, RDX, RCX. Arcs, so RDI will be interface. RSI will be game grid. I think when I change it later on, I don't have to change too much inside the write function, so I'm just doing it now. RDX will be a left interface. And RCX will be right interface. Okay. Now, the thing is why I wanna do this one. I don't wanna do this one because it's actually quite simple. It is just, it's just loops. It's 4 loops. I just gotta figure out this one for now. So that this comes later, the writing. That part will be interesting. The size would just be 76, I think. Okay. Okay, so I have RDI. These are gonna be huge things because like interface is... Well, what size is interface again? Wait, when I have it as a type def, it doesn't tell me the size. Okay, that's annoying. Because like you can see here, like that you hover over it and it tells me this. Here it tells me it. Wait. Oh, it even tells me the offsets. Right. It tells me the offsets. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, that's gonna make it so much easier with the offsets. But yeah, when I like... Or is it... No, it never tells me like how big is interface actually. It tells me here with the grid, but interface itself not. Weird. Anyway, so I basically want a for loop. Good. I know how to do a for loop, so I basically so let me get a counter. Let's XOR R8. My most recent assembly experiences from writing 6502 interpreter. I have now moved on to writing an M68K interpreter, and man, that's a beast compared to 6502. It's interpreter for yep, that's something. I once set out to write an I think I can show this. A Python interpreter in assembly. So I basically like read in a Python file, and then I try and tokenize it and stuff. It didn't get that far. I could do a print statement. I had print working, but not much more. But it was really funny. Okay. What did I... Oh, I did like this move into R8, RDI. Then I want to add the size so this one interface game grid size Y. Game grid has an offset of 1140. So no, do I wanna do it like this? Is it? Yeah, no, invalid register set size. Yeah, yeah. Simple text pointer. Invalid register set size. Okay. So that is not possible. But I cannot load whatever it is at RDI because that is too much data actually. Because that will actually overflow R8. Because like how much data is it? Yeah, 232 bytes. CPU interpreters is a different beast to language interpreters. I'd just say that. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, I do get that. Because yeah, like you're trying to replicate the architecture of a CPU. So yeah, of course that's like... Ugh. Okay. God, I am just gonna... I'm baffled that it's not showing me the size anymore, so I have to go here where it's initialized to actually see the size of it. I can only see like here the offset then. God, my brain is right now not there. Okay. I want my for loop. So, let's start. Good. If I cannot think, why not just let something else do the thinking for me? Why not just let something else do the thinking? Yep, that fails because error. A variable or field render interface declared void. Yes. Anyway, if I can't think, just let something else do the thinking. Then I'll also need my unsigned vector. Okay, I'm just also done. What? Yep, now it has that, then define grid size 15, define interface height 15 and define interface width 75. There we go for that. Expected primary expression before game grid? Ah, I didn't copy the interface struct. I'm surprised you're doing parts in assembly. I will do that last time. Yeah, it basically just what I want to do right now. Like, what do I want to do? Okay, finally. Yeah, that's a lot. We will do O1. Because learning from O1 is easier than... That's still a lot better. I want to see, how does O3 look? It's more code, but more labels and stuff, but... There aren't too many, like... Set... Not too many now. I don't see any crazy instructions in here. Looks all like normal instructions to me. Yeah. Just the move ZX, but I think that's just a copies the content of the source operand to destination, and 0 extends. Yeah, 0 extends the value, yes. So ZX is just 0 extend. So that's no crazy instructions to be found here. Okay, let's just use O1. So here we just push some stuff. I don't gotta do that specifically, I think. And yeah. Okay, so move into EAX. Divide at RSP 8 or -8. Ah, God, that part is annoying again. RSP, because that's a stack pointer. because that is the stack pointer. Yeah, that gets added back here. But are they added to the stack pointer? Why is it using RSP for that? One 1175. It's like it's funny. Right, that is just okay. Right, understand. Okay, understand that. So yeah, because I want my let's just 0 extending makes sense in this case, but EAX. Why not RAX? Why not RAX? Byte at RDI, which has offset of 140 plus, let's do 142, 1143. Yeah, why is it like it's 1175 inside of inside of here? Weird. Little tip, I always have a terminal window open with the Python shell running just to use a glorified calculator. Great for bit shifting math. Yeah. Well, I gotta figure out the numbers first before I can do that. But yeah, that's also nice. Can I do that here too? Oh, yeah, like or right. Right, shift, yeah. Shift right by... Okay. Then let's just do 194 shift right by 1. Okay. I can also do it here. What's this superscript mode? Wait. My throat today is not great. I don't know if I talked too much yesterday. Because yesterday I streamed for 4 hours and so maybe I talked a bit too much. Yeah. So then I should have my Y in here, but at the same time I can check that in GDB later. So yeah, just in case I would want to test AL, but I don't care about safe code. Yeah, but Python is more powerful than the average calculator. Yeah, yeah. Let me follow something here. Ah, okay. But yeah, okay, so now I get why they do the test AL. It's just so, hey, is that value 0? If no, or no, is it signed? Is it a signed value? If so, then just jump to the next, but nah, don't need, don't need that right now. I know what I'm doing. I don't want to write generic code, I want to write code that's specifically tailored to do just this. Otherwise I would just copy paste O3 in here. 6 and R10. Let's just do R10. And a byte at. Right. Now it's this is X, so this is Y, this is X. Why is it R10? Okay, it just moved this value to 0 extended into R10, and now for some reason it's moving the value 0 extended again into RDI. No. Let me just use R8 or 9. Layer into. No, I wouldn't want RSI here. Okay, I'm just. Okay, can I? Okay, then exit full screen. Okay. What would that one be? It's offset by. I know I can just. Now we're still at just loading X. Why is it getting that one? Because that one is just like, I understand getting X and Y size, but it's also getting. Yes, it is also getting position. Okay. But why does it do load effective address? That part I don't understand right now. I don't know, load effective address does need the brackets around it. God. How does it look? No. At least you can see each step here. Yeah, like it initializes the 0, then no, we jump to L2. Where we get our Y. What? No, what? That makes no sense. Why would you move from AL to EAX? What? What was the compiler doing here? That makes no sense. Why would you ever do that? You already zero extended it. And why does it zero extend again? That makes no sense. Whatever. Right. Oh no, RSP gets moved into RBP. Okay. Yeah, this is still at points hella confusing. Because like I'm writing the assembly completely different than how the compiler would write it. It's, yeah, it's O0, yeah. But even the thing, like here, if you look at this, for example, here it also, okay, here it just moves it into EAX and then tests AL, okay. It's meant for debugging, yeah. It tests for AL, but then here it also moves in R10D. The byte it moves into R10D and already zero extends it. And then it moves R10B into EDI and zero extends it. Like, even at O1 it's doing that. Okay, O2 stops doing that. Yeah, then that's, I'm just gonna use O2 then. Because like, why is O1 also doing it? What do we have here? That's annoying because it's using RSP instead of what I'm doing, using these ones, because they are the no, they are. But no, it's always worked if I just pass them as pointers, so they aren't just integer, they're just arguments. Well, probably only if you put an integer into it, not a floating point. But yeah. I'm not working with floating points at all here, everything integers. So, what do we have here? Okay. Let me get a calculator again. Because like at 1.3 we have that. But then here it's using 1175. So we have 32 bytes of offset. So here we so 2263 in this case. What has got an offset that huge? There's like that would be 118,442. 118,14 was 442. Yeah, even then Or no, because this has to do with game grid. Or is it because I'm passing also interface and then these three also God. This is hella confusing to me. Why are you using RSP? Yeah, no, it always uses RSP instead of Okay, no, then I do gotta just write it myself. So let's just, I'm just gonna write it myself then. But I gotta check something. If I just... If I do this, yeah, I can always like hover over just the struct and see, ah, that's the size. Or would you also, oh, oops. Or would you have that if you did like type def struct, this? Yeah. Okay. Is there a disadvantage doing this? I think you mentioned about this like yesterday. Is there a disadvantage to doing it like this? Is this project on GitHub? I could maybe fork it and show you some of the tricks. No, not yet. I can put it on GitHub later. But it's not on there right now. Because if I can just do this, I can still see the size of each struct, but yeah. It's gonna make it a bit easier for me because... Okay, now I still can't like just hover over it, I need to hover over like one of these. Okay. Good luck, thank you. Also, hello. So I just want Y, so I from the interface I get at offset 1140, 1142, and so RDI plus 1143 in this case, because that's a small value that just works. And then also just in case, just 0 extended. We don't want any data just being left there. Right, okay. That is Y, that's X, then I have these two already. And now, based on these, I want several things. I want the value of game grid. So we have RSI and That would then be, would it be RSI? How would I... Would it... Yeah, so... I would need to multiply them. So yes, I would want to move this into RAX, then I mul R9. No. So I do need to move R10, R8. No, into RX, R8, and mul with R9. I'm going to sleep now, good luck. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you very much for all the help always. Sleep well. Okay, no, but RDX gets overwritten by this. Right, and I want to move Right, I want to move only a single byte. Yeah, let's do this again. Yeah, because if I do it like this, it won't actually override RDX. Because RDX is the overflow for the high bits, but if I just multiply something with RAX, like R9 with time, or RAX times R9, even if it doesn't even if it wouldn't overflow into RDX, so being over a 64-bit number, it would still zero out RDX, but I need it because that's one of my things. Unless I do use the stack pointer, which I don't want to do right now. Because I have confidence I can do it like this. Okay. Then I multiply that. Then I want the value of game grid at offset R9. No, okay, no. What I want is XOR and XOR is R11. Can I just use R11? Yep, okay, that's the scratch. Yeah. Yeah, I can't touch RBX, RSP, and RVP. So yeah. Then okay. I basically, if I want to use any more registers, I will have to push things onto the stack. Okay, and I probably just might have to do that, but yeah, that's not gonna stop me. No, yeah, right. No, one of them needs to be AL actually. Okay, one of them actually needs to be just AL, because then I do mul R10B, which in this case will just be I'm just gonna put a label here, loop 1. And here I would Right. Is increment an x86 increment? Yes, that's a function. Okay. That is a function, so I can just increment and then compare R10B to R8. Alright. Goddamn. Okay. So, and move into AL because I need two registers as counters because I have I and J. So I need two registers as counters. And then I increment both of them. Yeah, then B is gonna be J and 10 is gonna be J and 11 is gonna be I. No, the other way around. 10 is gonna be I, 11 is gonna be J. Yeah, and just... Yes. And then I compare R11B to also R9B, and I don't need to zero extend this anymore because it's already just a byte into a byte register. Okay. Wait. So I increment this first. Jump greater. Jump if it's less to loop 1. If it's less, I want to jump to loop 1. Okay. Yeah, if R11 is less than R9, I want to... Yes, that is correct. And then only later I increment this. Jump less. Oh well, this loop 2. GTX, it's morning now. Yes, it is. It's 9 AM. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so but always when I do this, I need to always multiply like that again. But here I will, after it's incremented, I need to move R11 back into AL so this can multiply again, and this actually also goes in here because I always need to reset. No, I need to reset this one, and right. I'm moving the wrong one into here, like that, because this will, yes, this will give me the offset for accessing the values at the array. God, this is so confusing. And I would also left interface, right, here, this is the one I'm working on. Yeah, and then I will also need the position of, right, that's why I do need the position of both of these also. So I do need to move things onto the stack. Okay. Okay. Right, I have the compares here, that's fine. Yeah, because yeah, that's fine. I can compare here or up here is okay. So that means I now have the value in here. So I have now the J value, great. And I want to put that I know I have the I and J value, right? That, and I want to move that into this one. Wait. No, I still have to get it. So move into, okay. Push okay. I push R12 and then I'm just gonna do the return here. I pop R12. Okay. Okay. Then I have R12 ready. Move into R12. Whatever I have at RSI. Right, the grid inside here is offset by 7. Because otherwise it would be R11B plus 7, but yeah. Yeah, and yeah, whatever, that's, I know that fails, but yeah. This just fails because that's not possible. But I don't need to access anything game grid elsewhere. So what I can just do is add RSI 7. Then we already have the offset there. And then I do plus that. Okay. Because the grid inside of game grid is offset by 7, because first it's these 3 things. That's size 2, and then size 3. Okay. So now I have that, and I have... What do I want to move into? I probably just want to move a byte. Yeah, no, I just move 1 byte. Hello, Adric. Adric, is that how... I hope that's how I pronounce it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I have that in R12B now. And now I need to move R12B into whatever this is. Okay, then let's push and... Got a R13. Yes, R13. And also already R14. Because now I will need yeah, because these are size and move into R13B byte at RDI plus 1141, I think. So oh no, wait, what? Ah, right. 1 offset 0 offset 1 4 1, yes. Pause Y and then oops, wrong key. Right. And I move X here. Wow. Okay. Okay. Now I have that, and I still want to move this into... I'm still at the point where I just get the values. I now add... Would it be here? Okay. No, it's just always here. So R13B plus R11. No, but that's also an offset again. That's a weird offset again. Okay, so what I just do, add R11B, R11 and then R14B because I add X with J. Oh god. Sorry. And then at the end I subtracted again. And then I would also add R10B, R13B. R13 is Y, and I want to add that to I. Yeah. And yeah, R14 is X, and I wanted to add that to J. So now add these offsets, move into RDI. Right now, and then I need to I completely forgot about AL. Because mul is so annoying, because like you completely forget, oh wait, the result is in AL or RAX. Okay, so I need to make sure this part is correct again. So R is I at +7 plus AL, because it gets multiplied. And yes, I always need to move it back into here, because the value in AL is just not relevant anymore in the next step. Would it though? Would it still... Would it still be relevant if I used a different approach? Because currently I'm always multiplying these. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay with this approach for now, because otherwise I do addition for the amount of times of that. I have an idea in my head, but I just can't. Oh, fuck. I cannot fully form that idea. So move into RDI plus. The thing is, I need to make a new AL, which means I need to move into AL R10B. I will already have this in R12, so that works out. No, it's even like. Yeah, no, because I do multiply, I multiply, so I need to do this. Mul R11B, and then AL, move into that. Right. So this is that, but grid is also... No, it's not offset. Nice. Yeah. No, grid is not offset. So I can just do that, luckily. Oh god. Move R12B into it. Okay. Night, hello. Why the fuck are you still awake? Night, it's like, isn't it 4 AM for you? Like about to be 4 AM for you? Why are you awake? Yeah. I'm doing well. You just woke up. Why did you wake up now? Isn't it like still like middle of the night or like way too early morning? I passed out around 10. Okay. Still, that's not a lot of sleep. That is not a lot of sleep. So I have moved that into there. So next I would want to also sub R from R10, R13 again. Bladder woke me up. Ah, okay. Then just go to sleep again, goddammit. Like if you wake up at 10, then maybe like wake up at... if you sleep at 10, maybe wake up at 6. Like, okay, this line is all of this, but actually even more here is all of this, but just this line then puts everything into here. God, yeah, if it's jump less, and currently I have only moved the data. I'm not even at the printing part yet. Oh, God. You know, I only sleep about 4 to 5 hours. Why are you like this? Okay, so this loop should be fine now, as far as I understand. And then I would basically just copy the setup, but then for different values here. Sure, I just make this label right. The loop is, this is loop game grid. And my dream was nothing but you are something. You are something. Okay, so then all of this now. So I'm just gonna call this label game grid, and then there. This label here, not game grid, but left interface. Left interface, okay. Says you are something. Left interface is 1372, 1374, 1375. So 1375, 1374, 1373, and 1372. Okay. And that is basically all the same again. But then here I need left interface grid, that's also offset by 7. Left interface is RDX. So I do add RDX 7. Then here RDX, and it will also still be AL. Okay, this might be quicker than I thought. If so, that is great. Because here I have R13, these ones. Yes. Okay, that should already be it, I think. For this label. And then I'm already onto the last label, which is RCX. This is normal for me. Sure. Okay, I'm onto RCX, and here I have 1817, 1816, 1815 and 1814. That is RCX, it's the same again here with a grid offset by 7. From my perspective, assembly looks like a var to this to var. Well, it's what this is basically. Move instruction is just let me see. Yeah, we have move. We have move, then we have the destination and the source. So move is just move data between registers. Like it just not much to it. Can I editor? Is there somewhere to disable drag and drop? No way to disable drag and drop. Ah. Damn it, but yeah. You just like what you move, then the destination is most often a register. And then you have a source which is either just a number, or this would be the location at memory address 123. So whatever is on memory address 123 gets moved into there. And that would be the 64 bits and memory 123 get moved into this. Because this is a 64-bit register. If you only had like if you had EDX, which is a 32-bit register, you would only move 32 bits. Or you specify with like say word or byte or something. Like word would be, as you can see here, 16 bits, or yeah. I'm off again to dream of a wife. Okay. Have fun night. Sleep well. Also B, why are you still up? Like, night is already up and B, you're still up. Both of you. What is wrong with you? Why not? It's almost 2 AM. I will be back to annoy you later. You too. And yeah. So, and here the left gets turned into the right. Left gets turned into the right. Yes. So, and theoretically, this should now be copying all the data. So this is basically all of this now. And now I need to print it. I have printing set up here, but write loop. This needs to be like that. Then always plus the earth decided to shake a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything is still in the right place. In its right place. do I have do I have a load effective address in here? No. Okay, let's make a, because x86 LEA load effective address. Computes the effective address of the second operand and stores it in the first operand. So source and I think it's right. This would be source and this would be destination. Yeah, the source operand is a memory address, offset part specified with one of the processor's addressing modes. The destination operand is a general purpose register. Okay. The address size and operand attributes affect the actions performed by the instruction as shown in the following table. The operand size attribute of the instruction is determined by the chosen register. The address size attribute is determined by the attribute of the code segment. Ugh. So it would be layer, let's say RAX, whatever memory is at, let's say RDX. Yes, okay. What the heck? Look at this. Like, apparently this is valid. What? It can compile this? I didn't know NASM can compile that. But yeah, it would be like this. But okay. Then layer RSI, what I want to write is add grid, and then yeah, like 76 times 15 is 114, so 15 times 67 bytes. Okay, so whatever I have at offset 0, so it's just interface, which is then here RDI. Just a moment. Right, yes, I have always been putting into grid. So just RDI. then syscall, then I can just do this, and then add RDI. Can I just do add RSI? Put that here. Add RSI 76. I do need another register just to count, but I can just do a X or R8. No, what I can do is move into R8, RSI, add to R8 1140 the size of the whole grid, then add RSI 76 and compare RSI to R8 and jump less back to right loop. And then I basically just then return. God, this is something. Can music play in the terminal? Yes. Well, it's more like beeps and boops, and not like actual terminal. I think. Just a moment. Nice. Chibi dropped a new song. Okay, okay. God damn it! What invalid 64-bit effective address. Oh. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah. RX. Now I just need to hope because I've been working with these byte registers the whole time. Well, yeah, it has compiled. Good. The issue was it was an operand mismatch because RSI is a 64-bit register, and I wanted to add an 8-bit register to it, which doesn't work. Like you always need to add a 64-bit with another 64-bit registers, or an 8-bit with an 8-bit register. So you cannot just what's the warning? One warning. Possibly unused directive. Ah, yes, whatever. But yeah, so you always need to match the other ones. You can't mix and match. You always need to match them for the size. Yeah, but it just instantly add 100 to RSP. Huh? Alright, let me figure out where the heck. Like, this is AT&T syntax. It is like, just look at it. It's awful. Move byte, move long, main, get, okay. Okay, here just does call render interface. And that's why it crashes. Okay. So I will have to go into GDB, lane next, B render interface, and run. Okay. Because here everything should just work. And R14, all of that is pushed. Okay, then. Okay, what I can try is x64 unsigned bytes at RSI. That doesn't help much at all. RSI is supposed to be the game grid. It's already been initialized, so that there should be some different data there. Like, sure, there's a 0. Okay. Let's just continue going. So to RSI at maybe it's 7. Then we move some stuff into registers. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to zero extend. Okay. Okay, zero extend these. X or this. I hate this because now. Okay, push. What was it? RDX or RDI? RDX is the overflow, so okay, push RDX and pop RDX. Okay, then... No, wait. I need to do that here. Then move byte here and 0 extend. Then that and RAX. Then again push. The annoying thing is RDX is left interface, so I need to do this until I'm done with left interface. Pop RDX. Okay. All of them everywhere were loaded, 0 extended, okay. Wait, no. I want to move R12B only. And yeah, I need to also write byte in front of it, and I only want to move R12B. Here I can still do that. Okay. Okay, 0 extend. Oops. No, I think I can still do this. I think I can like I should still just be able to multiply like that. Because I think that works. Because I'm not mismatching anything. I think that works. But yeah, I do need to 0 extend this stuff because there's other stuff in those registers always, so... Move byte and 0 extend, that still works out. Move into RAX, then multiply that, and then I also have to write byte here. No, I can, yeah. If I move it back in it, it's just byte. Okay. And then one last time here, 0 extend. Right, 0 extend. I was confused for a second. Wait, why does it work? Okay, and then here I need to move byte again. What? Right. I just hella confused myself. Okay, that. Okay, good. And cool. So they're at 7. Why is that 0? Why is all of that 0? That shouldn't be 0. Like, okay. Because like, in theory, RSI should be the game good. Like, RSI is the second argument. Used to pass the second function argument. Like, what the heck? X as 15 as $RDI. Okay, so the grid is there, as you can see. Like, we have tap return for more. Like, it's there. And then like more, like, then there's also the like this here is the interface grid, but right, yeah, no. Okay, X 15S at RDI, or no, just do 10 unsigned lines at RDI plus 140. Those first are 0 for some reason. And then the next ones are also numbers that don't make quite that much sense. So, what the hell is going on? Why is there just not the data that should be at RSI? That is hella confusing right now. Data that should be there is just not there. Yeah. Like if I look here, looks fine. Looks fine. Looks fine. Looks fine. Okay, let's then see. Put a pin there. Okay, the moment it wants to execute that, it just can't. Like it's just like yeah, cannot go to declaration because it's extern. Interface, game grid, left interface, right interface. Interface, game grid, left interface, right interface. Yeah. Why is it just not where it should be? Okay, so interface is... I can just print a grid 15 lines. Let's do that. Examine 15 strings, add, because that should be RSI, RDI, okay. No, but RDI. RDI is... Yeah, no. Then these should be the values of game grid itself. Okay. So the need an ASCII table, ASCII table. Fucking like I want an ASCII table, not cookies. Okay, good. So 45 is a dash, and 32 is a space. So yeah. So here is, and 43 is a plus. So that is where it actually begins. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are these first 7 bytes? Like it's a backspace, a 58, which is a colon, backspace colon, then 30 is a record separator, and then 4 null bytes. What are those? That doesn't make sense. Like that makes no sense. Also, when if I do this for RSI, so just 32 unsigned bytes at RSI, it should only, because that should be game grid, it shows me weird stuff, like that there should be a lot of 30s in there. A lot of 30s, then some 45s, some 43s, but that's just not there. Like, I don't know why, just completely wrong values to what you would expect. And then, yeah, it's just continuing here. Yeah, it's just... Move our 12B into that. Like... Okay. So whatever it reached there just is not correct. Like RX is... Right, RX is still 0. RDX is... What the hell is RDX? When did that happen? Wait. Huh? RDX should be... Huh? RDX. What the hell is RDX? Hey, huh? Huh? Right, okay. What the? I cannot explain what is going on. What is? What? Like, it's just, everything's just wrong. Okay, then let's see it with this. Let's see if I can do it with the stack pointer. Because if I can do it with the stack pointer, then I think I can... Wait, then... Let's try it again. RSP would be the one. Yes, I think so. Repeated 75 times. So I think we definitely have something there. So that's really. I would just like the console be. One moment. At RSP. Yes. Okay. So there is. Oh wow. But there is definitely. What I want is at RSP. So I just gotta figure out how. Oh! They are not pointer arguments. Because they are not pointer arguments, no pointer gets passed. The whole data gets passed, but the data is too big to fit into the registers, and it just does not make. It doesn't automatically make a pointer to it. That's also right. Because none of these are pointers. Like here, for example, I'm passing pointers and stuff. Like in the other things that I did, in the other assembly that I did, like player asm. Here, I passed pointers. Like if we go here, player move. I pass pointers to everything. Like this pointer, this point. These are pointers. But because I'm passing raw data, it doesn't work. Okay. I finally understood it. Then okay. That got me some energy again. But that is R12? R12. What's data doing at R12? Like, huh? Why is data at R12? Okay, that data doesn't make quite that much sense. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, the data doesn't make that much sense. Oh. Um. Hmm? Okay, but then how are they being passed there? But why is that data at R12 even? Like, but the data that is at R12 doesn't make much sense. Like, this is more just rubbish. Okay, no, that's just pointing something completely different. But yeah, at least if I know, okay, it's pointing at completely wrong things, I at least know I have stuff in, like, at RSP. Like, there's also stuff is at RDI, which, or maybe it's just going. Like, it starts with like B colon. Like, that doesn't make much sense. Right. But okay, I'm not getting smart from that, but okay, at least I can kind of find what I'm looking for right now. And that repeats 15 times, repeats 40. Okay. So RSP plus. Okay. no sense to it. Okay. But yeah, okay. God, this is so confusing. At least I know the data I'm looking for is here. At least I know that now. Like, now I gotta know the offsets for everything. Oh. Let's see. What? Syntax error in expression near. How is there syntax error? It's written the exact same, just with capital letters. The heck? God damn, I am. This is driving me crazy. let me just okay right now. So, like, let me just see. This still works, yes. So then, this would also work, yes, okay. I just need to kind of make sure I'm it's actually doing what I want right now. So I have those things and are somewhere in memory and RSP points to them. But I need to know the goddamn offset right now. Okay, set, let's just make a variable inter equal interface RSP. Aha! I hate how it some what? Okay, I don't know. Ah, because I did this. So if I now print this, and now if I just do examine 15 strings at inter. Okay. God, no. God. Okay, I'm just gonna try to. Yeah, I'm giving up. I am giving up for the day because holy shit, this is not fun anymore right now. I'm gonna give up for now and just I'm gonna do just try and get some stuff done, maybe, maybe not, I gotta see. But currently this is hell. So yeah. Sorry. See you later. Bye.